Alright, so guess who I have here, y'all? Guess who I have here, y'all? It's my baby boy. I want to be talking in my mama's voice throughout this video, y'all. So I got my baby boy Starr-Myers here. He's trying to sleep, and I might not have him on here throughout the whole video because he might be crying and stuff. So um or I might have him on the video. I mean, this video is about my labor and my delivery. So this is basically his video. It's about him. It's about him. And when he wants to sleep, he do a lot of crying. So it's okay. All right, so let's please be patient with me, y'all. On this video, so let's jump right into this video. So I'm here to talk about my labor and my delivery. Like, I just wanted to share the story with you guys of like how my delivery went, and how like me being in labor and being pregnant, everything like that. If you follow me on social media, on Instagram, which is Lydia on Fleek, right there. And also basically I posted everything about my pregnancy, not everything, but from the beginning. Like, if you follow me on social media, you'll see my stomach grew gradually as the months went by. And I also do have videos on here about like symptoms and stuff I was feeling during my pregnancy, my baby shower and everything. I have videos on here on this channel. You can go and watch those videos. But today I just want to talk about my labor and my delivery. So this is my second kid, and I had my first kid 5 years ago. So it's been a while. It's been a while. And for my second kid, which is Mr. Starr-Myers. So his name was picked out by his dad. I was so huge. I still have like my pre-baby weight on, like postpartum. I still look like my arms, everything looks so big. I used to be so skinny, y'all. But it's only been like a month since I had him, and I finally feeling like myself again. It was one of the toughest pregnancy for me because I gained so much weight. I could barely breathe. Like, I couldn't breathe so well. I was always tired. I was in so much pain. Anyways, but this my doctor said I was gonna have him on the 10th of March. I ended up having him on the 9th. So on that Sunday, the 9th was a Monday. So on that Sunday, when I woke up, because I actually took 2 weeks off from work before my delivery date approached. So I was home anyways. I was just so tired, in so much pain. Like, I was just impatient at the moment. Like, I couldn't wait for him to come. I just wanted to be free again, like to get some sleep. Anyways, but now that he's here, I don't even get that more sleep. But you know, that's the mom life. He stays up during the night, and he wakes up. He sleep during the day and wake up in the night. Hopefully that would change for him, but that's what he's doing at the moment. Don't cry. Okay, don't cry. Uh-oh. 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 Look, you're on YouTube. You're crying on YouTube. You're on YouTube, boy. He's like, I don't care where I'm at. I just want my best partner. You're on YouTube. No, don't show them your crying face. Don't show them your crying face. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, let's. Okay. So he's currently eating. So I'm just gonna keep talking. But on the Sunday, I was like, I passed 40 weeks. I was like, you know what? It's been. On that Sunday, I woke up around 9 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. Like, during the night, I don't really sleep. I keep tossing and turning, tossing and turning. So I woke up late. I woke up around 9 a.m. in the morning, and I was at the point where it's like, you know what? Because I tried everything. Like, I walked. I tried most of the simple things that brings on labor, like, walking. So I did a lot of walking. He wasn't coming. I was like, he was very, very comfortable where he was at. We call it his apartment. His one bedroom apartment, which was my tummy. And I was like, baby boy, you know what, like, I'm so exhausted at the moment, you need to come. But anyway, so on that Sunday I woke up, instead of me getting like breakfast, I ate fufu and soup. So if you know me, you know that I'm Liberian. So instead of me getting like cereal or something like that, I decided to eat hot, spicy fufu and soup. So, but I've been, okay, I'm not gonna say it's that because I've been eating spice throughout my entire pregnancy. With eating my daughter like 5 years ago, I've been eating spice. I've always, people who knows me, family and friends who knows me, knows that I love eating spice. Like, I love spicy food. I don't like my food cold at all. So I cannot really say it was the spice that brought on labor, but I think that's the fact that I just ate it like the moment I woke up. Normally I don't eat like regular Liberian food early in the morning, but for some reason I decided to eat it like the moment I ate it. It was around 10 a.m. on Sunday, March 8th. After that, um I wanted to go lie down. Like, I came upstairs and I wanted to lie down, and then I was like, no, I need to walk. I need to stop being lazy. I need to, walk, move around, so he can knows that he needs to come. So I decided to go outside. I didn't want to do like the long walk because normally I would do it with my daughter. Since she was inside, um, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk in my backyard and my driveway, and that's what I was doing. And as I was doing that, I started feeling intense pain in my back, like worse than the regular contractions I've been having. So I was like, you know what, this is not normal. Something's happening. But then I watched a lot of YouTube videos on like how to track your contractions, and also from my doctor I got this app that they recommended to me, that I can track my uh, contractions. So, and they told me if it's like, if I can remember, don't quote me. I'm probably not remembering right. I think it's every like 2 minutes apart, or 1 minute apart, or 3 minutes apart. I don't know what it was, but it was like it kept going and coming, going and coming. And I tracked it for 1 hour 30 minutes outside. And that's how I knew it wasn't stopping, because contractions, like the normal regular contractions, when you feel it, like once it comes, it goes away. It doesn't last long and it doesn't come back. But this one kept coming back. Like, it will go, it will come, it will go, it will come. And I was like, you know what, I'm literally only like, what, 2 days from my delivery date, I might be in labor. But then my water didn't break. So okay, I kept having episodes of where I feel like my water broke. And my fiance was like, are you sure? But it didn't break. I thought it did. Anyway, it didn't break. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to go to the hospital and just go sit around if I'm not in labor. So um I stayed home. Like, I make sure I was in labor. I was in early labor, but I didn't know. So I was like, you know what? We are like 2 days away from my delivery date, and I'm feeling this intense pain in my back. Like, it was just in my back. And I was like, you know what? I think we need to go to the hospital. And that's how I I had already packed my son hospital bag like weeks before. So he's sleeping now. He's sleeping. He finished eating. He fell asleep. Anyway, so he's sleeping. Oh, okay. All right. Where was I? I packed the hospital bag. Well, my fiance grabbed the bag, and then I was like, "What? I need to take a shower." So I came upstairs. I took a shower. While I was taking a shower, I was feeling the contraction. Like, I had to stop. And when I was going through that contraction, like, it's like nothing else like matters to me. Like if you're talking, I'm not even hearing that. If you're making like whatever, it's like nothing else matter but that contraction at the moment. And it was so painful. Like each time it happened, it was so painful. It was just in my back. The kids got in the car, and I got in the car, and we drove to the hospital. And when I got there, I checked in. And but the thing is, before so every Monday was my appointment. Like my weekly appointment was every Monday. So that Monday before Sunday, I was only 1 centimeter dilated. One. So, but then when we checked into the hospital on that Sunday, March 8th, I was already 3. So, and then the nurse was like, "You're in early labor." I was like, "Really?" But my water didn't break. She was like, "Some people water don't break." But the thing is, like 2 weeks before that, my mucus plug did break. I've never experienced that before, but I experienced that. So I was a little confused about that, but that's a different story. A different story I'll tell you guys about what had happened to me when my mucus plug broke. I was freaking out. I thought I was in labor. Um, anyways, so so yeah, so I checked in. The nurse was like, "Oh, actually, most people water don't break, but they do go into labor." So I was like, really? She like, they were like, "We need to like just keep you here, and just keep track of like your contractions and keep track of your baby heartbeat and all of that stuff." I mean, I was 2 days. If I was like a week away or 2 weeks away from delivery, I wasn't going to stay. But then since I was only 2 days away, I was like, you know what, okay. And we stay, and as we stay, 2 hours later, they checked me, and I was like 4 centimeters. They checked me again hours later, 5. Check me again, 6. Like it kept going up every 2 hours, and I was like, oh my goodness. So once I hit 6 centimeters dilated, they gave me a room. Like they said, I'm gonna be having a baby anytime soon. I was like, oh my goodness. And then my fiance was like, we're about to have a baby. Anyways, that's when it started kicking in, like, oh my goodness, this is getting real. I'm about to this baby is about to come. Am I ready? Like, you know. So like my mind just started thinking all these different thoughts about the pain, fear. Like everything was happening at once. So we got a room, and then 2 hours later they checked me again. I was at 7. They kept checking. I was at 8. But when I hit 6, basically 7 to 10, when I was in the 7 centimeter, I was in so much pain, y'all. I was screaming in the people hospital. I had my fiance there, and I had his auntie there. Both of them are always the two people that are always in the room with me whenever I go deliver, which would be the second time. I was screaming. I was like, so if you if you are Liberian, you understand what I'm about to say. I was like, my people, y'all help me, oh, my people, y'all help me. Oh. I was talking to both of them, and then his auntie was like, Lydia, nobody can help you, sweetie. Only God can help you. I was like, I didn't want to hear that. I just wanted help. And she would come and she would hold my hands, and then you would hold my hands. Like, they were my support. I don't know if I could have done it without them. And most of the time we always take for granted the people that we have in our lives. And for me, I'm so grateful for both of them, because they're always the two that's there for me whenever I'm in labor, about to bring another human being onto this earth. Both of them are my support system. Okay, Starr-Myers. Sorry. So I'm really grateful for them. They were so supportive. Like they will comfort me. Like they were just supportive, and I couldn't have done it without them. So, you know, I just wanted to say that, like, appreciate the people who are in the room with you when you're giving birth. Appreciate them, okay? Because some people are not strong to be in the room when stuff like that's happening. but they were there the entire time. Both of them, they didn't leave. They was there until he came. Even for my daughter, the same way. So I really do appreciate both of them. Anyway, but I believe this will be like my last kid. I don't want to go through that pain again. Anyway, so going on, I was screaming, and then the nurse, she was like, "Do you need any like pain medication?" Like, you know, I mean, I didn't want to do it, but I was so tempted. I was so tempted to get like the epidural. Like she mentioned the epidural, and my fiance and his auntie was like, "We do natural over here." They're like, "We do natural over here," and I was in so much pain. Like oh my goodness, I almost took that epidural. I almost took it. As the pain went on, so after I hit 7 and then I hit 8, I was lying down on the hospital bed, and then they told me, they were like, for your baby to come faster, um, you will need to, like, get off the bed and get on your knees and like hold the bed. Oh my goodness, that was a horrible position. Like it was so horrible. And when the pain kicks in, like the pain is just unexplainable. Like God is so amazing how we go through, like how our bodies can take that much pain. Like it's just unbelievable. Like it's just amazing. So I was like, I thought that pain was never going to end. I was at 8, and when it did that, and each time I get comfortable in a spot, like they want me to like turn on my side, turn this. Like every time I was like, you guys are taking my comfort away. Like I kept saying, and then I asked for pillows. Like I asked for like, because at home I slept with a lot of pillows. I took all the bed for my fiance, all of the bed space. I mean, so when I went to the hospital while I was in labor, I was trying to be comfortable, like really, but I couldn't. So I asked for a pillow, like put it between my legs, on my back, and each time they want me to move, it takes about 5 minutes for me to move from one spot to another, like to turn around. And every time the woman to turn around, I'd be like, "Why are you guys taking away my comfort? Like I just want to be comfortable. Like I just want to sleep. I just like I kept saying all of these things. They were like, you're about to have a baby. You're trying to be comfortable." Anyway, but I was so sleepy too. Anyway, so when I hit well, I jumped, but when I was at 7 centimeters, they gave me some medicine. I don't know the name of the medicine, but they put it in my IV. Like another thing is they put in my drip. Well, we call it drip in Liberia, but my IV, uh they put it in wrong, so my hands was really in pain. So my hands was hurting, and then I was in labor, so I was feeling two type of pain because they couldn't find my vein. Like I have tiny veins, so they poked everywhere. They couldn't find any vein, and they finally put it on the back of my left hand, and that was so painful. And they couldn't take it out until everything, like they put it in before I had him. They didn't take it out until like before we head home, and that was really painful. So I dealt with two different pain. So they put the medicine in my IV, and the medicine made me sleepy. Like it makes me dizzy. It basically makes me forget. Okay, let's burp, let's burp, let's burp, let's burp. Okay. Oh, you already did that. Good job. So the medicine made me sleepy 2 to 3 minutes, and after that, my pain kicks right back in. And every time it kicks back in, it comes harder. Like the pain comes back. I feel like 20 times harder than 20 times painful than it was before. So, and then when I hit 8 centimeters, 1 hour later, uh I asked for another one. They gave it to me, but when I hit 9 centimeters, I asked for because I was only required to take 3 of that medicine that makes me forget about my pain. It wasn't the epidural. It was, I forgot the name of it. I might type it on type it on the screen or not. I don't know, but I forgot the name of it. It wasn't epidural. I didn't do epidural. I did natural birth for my daughter and for my son. So, and when I hit that 9 centimeters, the nurse brought up epidural again. Oh my goodness. I wanted to. I wanted to take it so bad. I really wanted to stop being in pain. And he kept talking about we do natural, we do natural. And they kept encouraging me. And then his auntie was like, Lydia, this pain is temporary. You've been through this before. I know it's been years since you had another kid, but it's temporary. And after you have this boy, you won't, feel the pain anymore. And once you get this epidural, your back's gonna hurt you for a very long time. So she explained to me, they comforted me, and I was like, okay, I still wanted it, but anyway, I didn't get it. So when I asked for the medicine that make me forget about my pain and makes me dizzy, it makes me sleepy, like I will start falling asleep. I'll be comfortable the moment it wears off, and then I start screaming again. My people, y'all help me. Oh. My people, y'all help me. Oh, my people, y'all help me. My people, y'all help me. Oh. Okay, that's what I was doing in the people hospital. Loud. I was very loud. Like everybody could hear me. So, so, and my fiance, like, they recorded a little bit on his phone of me screaming, but I'm not gonna play it or post it, okay? But anyways, and then once I hit 9, I wanted some more of the medicine. She told me no, it's already time to push. And they were like, okay, so before I reached 8, I was at 7. I felt the urge to push, y'all. And they were like, don't push, it's not good. You're not dilated to 10 yet, so pushing is gonna cause damage. I was like, but I cannot help it. Like, I can't help it. I want to push. And then they were like, don't push. And then I would start pushing, but then I would start breathing. I would start breathing to calm myself down, to tell me to breathe, breathe. So all the screaming I was doing, I was like causing problem, because I was literally causing problem for myself, because I was closing my airway, like closing my to get some breath. So instead of me screaming, I should be breathing. Screaming, I should be breathing. So each time I start screaming, the nurses will be like, you need to just breathe. You just need to breathe. Breathe, deep breath, breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah, and I just wanted to scream. But screaming wasn't going to help me. But I did scream. And I also breathe. I work on my breathing. And once we hit 10, and then she was like, they checked me again. They're like, you are 10 centimeters. Uh, you are 10 centimeters. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then they're like, okay, the doctor's gonna come. And they waited for the doctor for like about 5 minutes. She came. And then when the doctor came in, and for some reason I forgot about labor. Like, I forgot about the whole thing. It's been 5 years. This is why us women, like, I know most people be like, why is it that, especially guys, they be like, why is it that women go through all this pain and they still go back for more? Like, they still have more kids. We forget. Like, we forget about it until we're in that moment before we remember it. That's how our body works. That's how our brain works. And that's how God made it. If we remember every pain, like if we feel and remember every pain from having one kid, a lot of us won't be born. I mean, a lot of people won't be born on this earth. So that's why we forget, okay? So when the doctor came in, I had a lady doctor. Even my OB doctor was a lady doctor. So everyone around me was a female. It's not that I have a problem with a guy doctor, but I'm just saying, my first pregnancy I had a guy doctor. He's a guy doctor delivered me, and my second, it was a woman. I forgot her name. I'm really bad with names, but I'm good with faces. So when she got there, she was like, she was like, it's about time. You're about to have this baby. I was like, are you sure I'm at 10 centimeters? Are you sure? She was like, yes, you are, and you need to push. So, oh my gosh, they're like, you need to take a deep breath, I mean, and then just push with everything in you. I'm like, are you sure it's safe to push now? I kept talking and asking questions while we're in pain instead of me just doing what they asked me to. Cause I didn't feel like I was 10 centimeters. Anyway, but they're like, yes, you need to push. So I think I pushed about 3 times. So the first time I pushed, I pushed, and then they're like, okay, he's coming. And then they were like, okay, you need to rest, you know. So I stopped, I breathed, and then they were like, you push whenever you're ready, whenever you feel like pushing, that's when you push. So I keep coming close to the camera, y'all, because my camera always get blurry whenever I go all the way back. Oh, he's sleeping. Okay. Oh, Bubba. Oh, Myers. Starr-Myers. Uh-oh. I took a deep breath and I pushed again with everything in me. Then they were like, there he is, there he is. We see his head, we see his head. You have a lot of hair, mama. That's what the doctor said. I started crying because I just wanted to hold him so bad. I just wanted to meet him and hold him. And then I took a break again, and then I pushed one more time. But I pushed with everything in me, and he came out crying. The first thing they did to put him on my chest, and oh my gosh, it was just love at first sight. I love him so much. Anyway, so they took him, they started weighing him, like everything they do to a baby that just come out. This, they put clothes on him, they clean him, whatever they did with him. They gave him some shot, and then after that, they put him on my. After all of that pain, I finally get to meet my baby boy. The moment I met him, like all of that pain I was going through, everything just disappeared. Like I wasn't feeling it anymore. I was still in pain because I just had a baby, like a 8-pound baby. He was 8 pounds, uh, and he was just so handsome and so cute. Like, anyways, and he looked so much like his sister when she was a baby. Everybody keeps saying that, but he does. Like every time I look at her baby picture and look at his, they do look alike. Okay. So, but yeah, that's my birth story, and I had him at 12:20 a.m. on a Monday. So, and we didn't leave the hospital. We left the hospital on Wednesday. Yeah, we left the hospital on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Wednesday we left the hospital. So it was a natural birth, no epidural. But yeah, that's it for this video. I just wanted to share that with you guys, to everyone who been following me since I was pregnant, and now he's here. I just wanted to share the story with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video with me and my baby boy. You guys will be seeing more video from me on this channel. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to this channel. Also follow my family YouTube channel, which is DJ Gabe and Fam, and my business YouTube, which is GMZ TV on YouTube. You can follow us on those channels. You'll also see more from me and my family and my team. But this is it for this video. I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm so in love with him. Like, I post pictures of him all the time. um like, I'm just obsessed with him. Like, I can't. And then another thing, they said, don't hold your baby so much, you might get used to him. Well, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't help it. He's just so cute. But now that he's sleeping, I'm gonna like let him sleep. And to anyone who have like tips on what to do, like how to schedule your baby nap time, or what to do if your baby don't sleep during the night and he or she sleeps during the day, like any new mom tips or anything like that, just comment down below. It will be very helpful for me. I'm open to learning new ideas, new tricks and tips and tricks for a newborn. So just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. He been sleeping. Say bye, y'all. Say bye. See ya.